Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Highlight Reel. I am your host, Aaron Smith. Tonight, I have a fun show planned for you. I have some funny stories, some mess stories, and we also have that random guy, Harry G, back with some more analysis. Stay tuned for the Highlight Reel, hosted by Aaron Smith. Allow me to start you off with an NFL story today. The NFL gods have decided NFL kickers aren't allowed to do their job. Last week, NFL kickers had many things. Jeff, hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on?
Yeah, dude.
What are you doing?
Yeah, sorry. It came from the higher-ups. We changed our production schedule.
Aaron, this is our show.
Let me explain. Brennan.
What is Brennan?
Brennan's our new PA. He can explain all this to you, okay? So, Jeff, go ahead and grab a seat. Sorry, everything if you... I told you not to let him in, okay? You're fired. Get out of here. Go! Anyway, hey, what's up, Jeff?
Just roll the intro. Just roll the intro, please.
Before I was so rudely interrupted, I was talking about how the NFL kickers had a historic 13 missed field goals in the last 24 hours. That's almost as many failed attempts at dating I've had in my lifetime.
Sticking in the NFL, Steelers wide receiver and TikTok superstar Juju Smith-Schuster will be out for the remainder of the season following a shoulder injury. This injury is just another trend that Juju is taking part in. The Bust Your Shoulder Challenge was pioneered by Dodgers outfielder Cody Bellinger, who busted his shoulder celebrating a home run in last year's NLCS.
Speaking of injuries, Joe Burrow nearly decapitated himself in the Week 5 NFL game versus the Green Bay Packers. While making a run for it, the sophomore QB hurdled one Packers defender while running into another diving Packers defender. Visibly shaking up, he was able to get off to the sidelines, and after eating some Flintstone gummies, he was able to come back later in that quarter.
Man, you know, Aaron, all this talk about injuries reminds me of one in particular. Brewers pitcher Devin Williams was celebrating his team making the playoffs when he got into a fight with a wall. After giving a mean right hook to the wall, it was revealed the Brewers righty had actually broken his hand. Williams now shares the distinction of stupidest injury with Marlins pitcher Jesus Luzardo, who also broke his hand, this time while raging at MLB The Show. Williams' injury was so bad, he ended up missing the postseason as his Brewers lost to Atlanta, who surprisingly didn't choke away the series.
Speaking of the MLB playoffs, Jeff, Harrison, our cameraman Mike, and I all sat down to watch the Yankees versus Red Sox wildcard playoff. Myself being a Nationals fan, I had absolutely no stake in this game, meaning I could sit back and relax and watch these three other get riled up over every pitch. Here's what went down.
Who has struggled mightily looking.
No!
Oh, that was
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh no!
Hit the wall, no! How did that know? It was a
Oh my god!
What happened? That was gone. That was on the Lansdowne
Oh my
Street.
God.
What happened? Yes, no! I looked away for 2 seconds. What happened?
Whoa!
That was
Bro.
a good slider.
That doesn't catch the zone,
Who's
man.
playing the plate tonight?
Not a clue.
The Yankees fan. Apparently, these calls.
Angel Hernandez.
Fifth, man.
I think if the Yankees can get 5 innings of 1-run ball from Cole, they'll be in a really good
Push
position. I'm surprised he went back-to-back-to-back off speed.
Which means Adam's going to throw a heater.
Well, I'm thinking, is he afraid to throw Bogarts a heater? I would doubt it because it's Cole. He challenges everything.
He's gonna
So
throw a
I'm
heater.
guessing, yeah, he might try and just pump in 2 heaters.
I think he's going
I
to
think he's going to go up and in, I think. No?
Kind of up. Is that gone?
Please get out. Yeah! Let's go! X-Men! Let's go, Harrison. Oh, you're a Yankees fan. What? I just found that out.
He's the Yankee.
Oh, my God.
I'm rooting for both teams, baby. Let's go.
much of an appetite.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Gee.
Oh,
Get out of here!
Oh! Oh!
He got him again, bro. He did this before. When he was on the Pirates, and Schwarber was on the Cubs, I think.
Oh my goodness,
He took
you're
him
right.
deep, right in the baby! Game. Schwarber bomb, man. Oh, man.
You're welcome! You're welcome!
It's there, man.
Clay Holmes became Aaron Boone's favorite high
I'm gonna
leverage
push over
guy
for
down the end of the
Derby.
season. Lo and behold,
One eternity later.
Hey, pizza! Not sponsored.
Not actually sponsored.
We might have considered it if it didn't take so long.
The highlight thing is time you hang up your hat, buddy.
Oh, hell.
I think it's time you hang up your hat,
Dude, he
buddy.
shouldn't have went to second, though. We could have done so much more. I mean, he had one more runner, I guess.
What a
Verdugo has come up.
Watching his Hall of Fame speech.
Get your hat on him! Get your hat on him!
Wait, let me see if I got hat.
Gotta go the other way with it.
Aaron, go get some more hats.
I'm having more hats. They didn't come back?
Come on.
Hat!
Just get him out.
Hat! Joe! It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
That's
It's
caught.
over.
That's caught.
It's
It's over.
It's over.
It's over. Yes.
GG, buddy.
You're welcome!
GG.
You're welcome!
Thank you, Harry.
You're welcome!
Good game, Harris.
Hat.
Oh, let's go.
Alright.
We did it. We ended the empire
There's still
again.
hope. There's still hope.
It's still early.
Well, Jeff, I think you should join me in thanking my Washington Nationals for helping the Red Sox get to that game. What do you think?
I think unless you want to repeat a last episode, we should go to commercial.
Someone's angry.
Esports has been serving its communities, local high schools, youth commissions, clubs, and other businesses since 1984. We specialize in trophies, screen printing, sporting goods, embroidery, office apparel, uniforms, hats, t-shirts, and more. Regardless of the size of your project, you will have the full participation and dedication of our design team. No job is too big or too small, keeping you involved every step of the way so that your vision is our design. Stop into Finney Sports or call us to see what we can do for you.
Welcome back. Despite my hatred of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, my Cowboys really should have won that game. I have two of the most prolific NFL players to ever step foot on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski. Come on in here, guys. What's up? How you guys doing? You know, first time on the show, you know, I'm just that cool. You know, it's hard to get booked here.
I mean, yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right, for real. All right, so, Tom, you and Bill Belichick have 6 Super Bowl rings between the two of you. You know, as one of the most famous dynasties in all of football, who's really responsible for that, you or Bill?
Listen, Aaron, I love Bill so much, but 5 of those were all me. And even that last one, like, you know what? It was still me. They're all
So
me.
you're admitting that the Deflategate scandal was your fault?
No comment.
All right. Robbie G, this one's for you, all right?
Yeah.
You are one of the greatest tight ends to ever play the game. In fact, you retired in your prime after the 2018 season when the Patriots tried to trade you to the Lions. What made you retire instead of wanting to go play for the Lions?
Oh, you know, I've been playing football so long. I wanted to try something different. I really like wrestling, you know, throwing people around, you know.
All right. So you two are very clearly really good friends and all.
Of course.
So what do you guys do outside of football besides football?
We play a really mean game of Go Fish.
Go like the card game?
Of
Oh, yeah.
course.
Go
I mean,
Fish.
awesome card game, right?
It's
Best game of all time,
I've never
besides football.
played a game of Go Fish.
What? Well, you should really try it out.
Oh,
I
man,
mean,
we gotta play sometime then.
yeah.
I'll keep you in mind for that. So, fantasy football, you know, is super popular throughout the season. Do you guys draft each other in your teams?
Yeah.
No.
Are you saying Robbie isn't a good player?
Robbie is the best player next to me, of course. Fantasy football, like, who would play that? What? Why? What's the point? Gotta watch the real thing, you know?
But you are still one of the best players, so in theory, you should be good in Actually, never mind. Dak Prescott will beat you any other week. So,
I disagree.
well, you're wrong. So, Anyways, I surveyed our campus community earlier this year to see who would win the Super Bowl. And the results were mixed, but do you guys think you're going to go back-to-back?
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, we always win.
I mean, yeah, got Gronkowsi here,
Yeah.
Brady here. Can't lose.
He's
We're
also
the
been out the
best.
last 3 weeks.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Are you saying you're faking the injury?
No. Why would you assume that of Gronk? Only the truest man right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, true, okay. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for your time today. It's truly been an
Thank
honor.
you.
It was not a pleasure.
Well, okay, that sucks. So, and anyways, have fun going back to cheating. I mean, playing football later on the season.
Don't
we'll see you
hate
out
because
there.
you're a loser and we're winners.
Yeah.
Dallas has a better record than you. But anyway, thank you guys. We're gonna go ahead and take a short break now. Hyler will be right back after this message.
What am I looking at here? It's a spaceship. From where? From space? All right, people, let's hit these guys with some PSTV. Did not work.
Probably because it's a TV station and not a laser.
The MLB playoffs are a great time of year. Whether your team made it and you have something to cheer for, or whether you're like Aaron's Nationals who didn't make it, there's always something to do in the playoffs.
At least we didn't pay a guy $300 million to lose to the Red Sox.
All right, I was asking for that one. Anyways, the Cincinnati Reds may not have made the MLB playoffs this year, but Reds fans still have something to cheer about.
Nick Castellanos is a special man. Someone with an affinity for hitting home runs at the worst possible times should not go without recognition. For in times of tragedy, uncertainty, and truly baffling occurrences, Castellanos has homered. His poorly timed home runs are plentiful, but the rabbit hole goes deeper than you might think.
Whoa, dude, what's the matter? You okay?
Broke up with me.
She broke up with you?
Goodness.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. It'll be okay. Hey, you know what'll cheer you up? Let's watch a good old Reds game.
Yeah!
Alright.
Oh, that pitch hangs and Castellanos kills it. Club to left field and gone. His team.
Professor, I'm sorry to bother you, but how did I fail this test?
Because all your answers are George Washington.
Okay, and he's the right answer.
But it's a math
Went
test.
to Bishop Ward High School. There's a drive into deep left center field, and there's...
I would like to apologize on behalf of PS News for my actions. I did not mean to use that language, and it was incredibly unprofessional. I will not ever... Wait. I'm receiving breaking news that Castellanos homered again. What the f***?
Oh, hey.
I got your text, bro. Said it was done?
Yeah, the Castellanos video is all
Dude,
done.
this looks so good, man.
I know.
I'm excited to see it. Can I see it?
Yeah, I was just waiting for it to export. I got the Reds game on too.
Oh, for real?
Let's take a look.
Oh, look, Castellanos is up to bat. Cool.
What?
What is this?
This
Where is our
was the video.
Where's our footage?
Oh man.
Dude, we spent like 3 hours
Ball in
recording
the
this.
air to left center field, hit pretty well, and Castellanos plays long ball here in the opening inning for the Reds.
Man, I really am surprised Castellanos did not homer during that. I mean, I was sure he would have. Like, he's, anyways. And anyways, on to our random guy we pull off the street for $40. Once again, Harry G, over to you, man.
What is up? I'm Harry G, aka the Analysis Guy. Well, baseball players are always trying to find new ways to occupy themselves during rain delays, but for the grounds crew, it's a call to action. The Kansas City Royals crew plays absolutely no games when it comes to covering their field in a rain delay. Watch here, as rolling out their tarp, they completely swallow that high school kid. That poor man tried to escape, but eventually gives in and puts his knee down on the ground there, which was probably not his best move in that situation. I mean, that looks pretty painful. Perhaps even more painful, though, is the fact that the Royals are now eliminated from the playoffs, falling to the trash can banging Astros. I would not want to be this poor kid. The Astros are shattering his heart, and his co-workers are shattering his knees. Anyways, Sticking to the baseball world, one of the biggest moments for comedy is often the ceremonial first pitch. Watch here as Carly Rae Jepsen, makes her attempt at the ever so famous throw, only to lose her grip and spike the ball straight into the mound. She laughs it off and then throws her hands in the air like she just don't care. But in reality, this will not get any Rays players to call her maybe. The Rays went on to lose their series to the Red Sox, who moved on and will play the Astros in the ALCS. Let's move into the Olympic sports now, which were able to take place this year after being postponed by the pandemic last year. Women's pole vaulting. Sandy Morris begins her run towards the launch pad, gains speed, and snap! Her pole breaks out from underneath her, which actually disqualifies her from the qualifying round, which doesn't seem all too fair if you ask me. In fact, I'm surprised that this kind of thing doesn't happen all the time in pole vaulting. Do you see how thin that pole is? And it's expected to support a full-size athlete launching themselves into the sky? Yeah, right. Now today, we are actually ending with some good old American football. For those of you who don't know this, when college football games are played, cameras move overhead the players on tracks, but sometimes clamps fail. As you'll see here, airborne cameras can become a real risk for football players. Okay, not really, but it happened. Now, the Oklahoma Sooners are not the only thing booming in this matchup. Linemen are forced to fight the demon camera from the sky as well. Seriously, it looks like that thing is trying to attack the poor man. Well, that's about all I have for sports analysis today. Check back next time for some more bloopers right here on the highlight reel. Back to the desk with my guys, Aaron and Jeff. Fellas.
Thanks again, Harry, for your time. And hopefully your check won't bounce this week. We'll see what happens. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have here for this week on the highlight reel.
Before we go, you have some explaining to do.
Dude, we gotta wrap up the show. The crew's
No.
on time.
What were you trying to do when I got here? Why were you doing the show without me?
Because I carry the show.
Dude, that's the funniest joke you've told all night.
Yeah, it's beating the fact that you can't even tell a joke that's funny, so.
Pardon me? You said you carry this show?
I carry the show.
Dude, I'm the funny one, I'm the handsome one, I'm the talented one.
You're not funny.
I carry
you look like a camel. You can't do anything.
Oh, you want to settle this? Oh, you want to do this? Let's go!
You want to go?
Oh, yeah.